Hello again everyone, Saka here and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, and as I play now, adventure mode is out. So what I would like to try to do is we will finish up the temple today in our current fortress, and then next time make an adventure in this same world so that the dwarves that we are playing now can go about their own business while we explore. Should be a good time, so let's go ahead and get back into the game. And welcome back to Mystery Attic, our fortress here. We're a hamlet with 23 population. Two dwarves are pretty upset, and I believe they were the children. So yeah, two children. And looking at exactly what is going on with said child. Blissful, satisfied, but panicked, reliving being attacked, probably by those dang badgers, if I had to make a guess. Now, a general temple would be good for the mental well-being of everyone involved. We are also working on putting down all these beds, coffers, and cabinets to fulfill out these bedrooms. And as far as the temple goes, I think it would be pretty cool to have our temple like below, like our temple layer, one layer below the bedrooms. I don't think that wouldn't be too awful bad. That way they can head down here, pray, and then get some sleep. And then that could be a muster area in case of some baddies. They can get down to the lowest level. We still also haven't hit our aquifer layer yet. So if this happens to be the aquifer layer that we're going to drill down into, all the better. And first thing we're going to work on, we have this 2x2 stairwell, but the stairs didn't extend down. So we will build a set of stairs up here from the bedrooms. Let's see, high boots have been completed. That's right, we were building some armor. Interrupted by a badger, of course. And dwarven children are fighting. So reliving the reliving the trauma of fighting. Children outside fighting a dang badger. I saw a peafowl. We might need to get our military up there to thump that said badger sow. All right, I think since these stairs were sort of stopped in mid-range, we're going to have to channel out these stairs here. So first thing what we'll do is go ahead and, I don't know if we should, yeah, let's try to channel out these stairs here. And then we might have to, yeah, deconstruct those stairs there. Once we get those deconstructed, we can tunnel down, I suppose, and get a set of proper stairs up to the top. Awesome. So we did channel down one layer below the bedrooms here. So I think what we can do is we can... Oh, and this is the aquifer layer. Outstanding. So this is what I was wondering, if we would run into the aquifer layer. And this looks to be stone. So I believe what that means is we can smooth... once we get this channel down, we can smooth right below us. All right, I went ahead and set that smoothing order so that we can get these rock walls smoothed. That way this aquifer won't sort of run away from us. Oh, dog and the badgers are fighting. Good deal. Because once we get this these walls smooth, that should plug up this aquifer and we can go little bit by little bit. And then we will need to think about where we want a well to be. So I'm thinking, hopefully, let's say we make the hospital over here. Hopefully that means the aquifer will extend out to here, and we can make a well running right down here on this layer. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least. We'll also need to build some stairs up. So we'll have the dwarves above. Go ahead and channel out those stone stairs. Cancel the construction of that stair, which will leave a nice straight column down. And then that should mean that we can construct those stairs straight down if need be. Yeah, and this dwarf is actually kind of stuck, aren't you? But no worse for the wear, as we can construct that stairway now. And there we go. Now that this stairwell is being built out of shale, which we had some shale blocks down here that we constructed with, we should be okay now to haul away that shale and get that second set of stairs down. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and construct those stairs from this bottom floor on up and make those out of shale blocks as well. And then that should make our 2x2 stairwell, and we can get down to this aquifer layer and start building our temple. So outstanding, a 2x2 shale stairwell down to the aquifer layer. Now we have a straight shot down, the dwarves won't be trapped nowhere. And now we can plan on very slowly attacking this aquifer and thinking about where we want our hospital to be, as they will need the well to get some clean water there. So if we put, say, the hospital over here, we would drill right through a bedroom, unfortunately. Cool, so in a perfect world, the aquifer will extend all the way out to this block here. So we'll go ahead and put a mining order right there. That way I know exactly, as a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and put a stair down, just as sort of an indication of where I want the well to go. And then we can channel out the well itself once we make our way over here. We'll go ahead and mine out a long hallway here. Let's do a 3-wide hallway here, and then something like this should be okay. This should fit enough beds and whatnot. Say right there, and then the well would be right there. So that what that did was that sort of canceled that stair order for this level. Once we get all this rooted out, then of course we can start our stairwell down and then start working over here to get this aquifer ready to go. And I'm thinking, since this is the aquifer layer, we're not going to put our temple on this layer. That would be tremendously inconvenient to try to keep smoothing all the walls out. It's manageable to, make a well on the aquifer layer, but perhaps then the temple district might be an offshoot off of the forge area. I think that would be fine, since we know that there's no water over here. So let's go ahead and start digging out this hall. And yeah, our stone stockpile is really filling up. We might need to make another stone carver or a stone worker. That way we can continue to make tables, coffers, cabinets, and blocks. Which, looking at the active work orders, we don't have any block making work orders yet, interesting enough. So cool. Let's add that to the stone workers workshop. And yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to get a second stone workers workshop working right beside. There's plenty of tables and thrones being made, though. Cabinets, we can place those down as well. All right, so we need make rock blocks. If our non-economic hard rock is greater than 10, that way we keep 10 regular blocks handy, ready to go, and then turn the rest into blocks. And let's make another stone workers workshop. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and place that over here, and we'll go ahead and make that out of bauxite. Cool, one more stoneworkers workshop up and ready to go, making tables, coffers, and cabinets, and blocks as well. Outstanding. So that might get our actual bedrooms done, and we have the hospital sort of pounded out here. So looking at our rock storage, it is absolutely full. I mean, no question. We also need more wood, it looks like. All right, so let's head up to the surface then and see if we can chop down some more wood. Is right there. So wood cutters, if you please, go ahead and get all of those trees chopped. Looks like we are starting to run low on wood. And yeah, our everything storage is really starting to fill up. We need some tables placed. Probably getting some more members of the military wouldn't be bad. A lot of armor chilling here. We have some potash as well. Yeah, we need to start clearing this up. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We have some doors here. Do we need to? No, every bedroom has a door. Awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got a ton. There's a bauxite coffer there. There will be a shale coffer there. And then how are we? Okay, so we'll just go right up the gut here. Shale coffer there, shale coffer there, shale coffer there. Up here we can do a jet coffer and then a cinnabar coffer right there. Outstanding. So that's all coffers accounted for. Cabinets, next up on the list. And cabinets are going to go in this corner. So a shale cabinet there. And then let's do a shale cabinet there. And there. And there. That's a jet, sure. Another shale. And no beds still. So I don't know, looking at our work orders, do we have a bed order? Doesn't look like we do. All right, so we're going to need to go to our woodworker bench and start firing up those beds once again. So we'll keep a couple beds handy. We'll make 2 if the amount of beds is less than 2 and the amount of logs is greater than 5. That way we can keep some wood behind, just in case that should spur on the next batch of wood. Not sure if we need another carpenter's workshop. It's empty now. No one's working at the carpenter's workshop, so I think 1 can still suffice. So what I'm thinking is we can get I don't know if the size will help it fill up faster, but we can get a nice big location here. And then to get to it, we will just drill straight on through, and we'll smooth all the walls. Or shoot, do we really even need to? Because if we're going to let all of this fill up and drain, we can just put like a rock brick right there and just let all of this fill up with water to supply our well, which wouldn't be too awful bad. All right, cool. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and dig a stairwell down from right here, straight down through that. And then that will allow them to sort of attack this from both sides. And then this will be their escape route. And then once we can get this stairwell channeled out and make this a nice hole straight down to the aquifer layer, we can brick this up and have a well. All right, be careful, dwarves. So this is where things can go horribly wrong. If I'm not watching the water levels of this light aquifer, it may fill up past waist level and the dwarves can't work in those conditions. So I'm not sure if they're going to try to come down from the hospital and sort of root their way on through, or are they going to come down the stairwell through the bedrooms and work from this side? But once that gets going, then we can work on letting this fill up nice and slow and getting the well. Now I'm pretty sure we do have some rope and a bucket handy, and of course we have plenty of rock blocks, so we could make that well. All right, bed order completed. We'll go ahead and place those beds down now while we are thinking about it. A cherry and a hazel. Outstanding. Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, so they are starting to work in this aquifer layer. Damp stone located. Yes, I know. All right, Stiggin is here. Yep, she stopped on the damp stone. Looks like we'll have to, let's see, can we force it? It's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm telling you to dig. All right, so stairway built there. We will have to reassign those dig orders there until we get this whole thing dug out. And then hopefully, man, Siggin's all over the place. She's ready to go. And then once we get all of this carved out, we won't worry about smoothing the walls. We'll want these walls to leak. And then all we'll have to worry about is getting these stairs sort of, dug out. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a channel here. And then we'll do a channel here. Once Stiggin gets that all channeled out. And then we'll just have her plow on through. Cool. And then someone can actually work on the channel for those top stairs there. And then Stiggin, your task, if you choose to accept it, is just to keep on mining on through. You're okay, Stiggin. I got you. Yeah, sort of getting Stiggin to do the work here. She's only got a little bit to go. And then we'll tell her to brick up the place right by the stairs. And it looks like that hole is filling up nicely. Come on, Stiggin, plow straight on through. You're almost home free. And then once we see Stiggin leave, we'll go ahead and place a block order here for a wall out of Cinnabar. And just making sure, yeah, none of these are Cinnabar, so they're not going to run to the right of the wall. Oh, crap. Kid. No, 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 no. Cancel construction. Kid. Don't go doing that. Oh, come on, Tobal. I tell you what, you went to the wrong side, my man. All right, fine. You know what? We'll build the wall over here. It's fine. All right, someone save this dwarf, please. Oh, I know, Tobal. This was all your fault. All right, now, if you please, tell you what, go ahead and build a wall and put it right over here out of that cinnabar you just brought down. Boom, there you go. Now we can smooth out everything on that side. And we should be fine. Oh, we have a strange mood. All right, Datan the metalsmith has been possessed. That's going to be something that we're going to have to take a look at. So we will watch Datan work. He has claimed that metalsmith. He's grabbing some copper bars. He's grabbing some gypsum. Interesting. Good thing we had some gypsum laying around. Still working. We'll see what he goes to grab next. Badger leather. Interesting enough. All right, so is he working? Yes, he has begun his mysterious construction. We don't have to worry about him going insane. We await good word, Datan, about what artifact you will bring us. And now from here, straight down, let's build a construction. Let's see, where is the well? I guess it would be a machine. Yes, indeed. So let's build a well there. No access to mechanisms. Crap. Right, so work order, we need to make a stone mechanism. And we'll have 3 mechanisms on tap at all time if the amount of rock mechanisms is less than, let's say 2. And the non-economic hard rock is greater than 5. Whoops, nope, I screwed that up. Non-economic hard rock greater than 5. That way, we can make 3 mechanisms. So someone should hopefully be on that. Then we can get the well in the hospital and start building that out. And there we go. The Sanctuary of Treaties Hospital has been built. Now we can take a look and see. All right, so we need a chief medical dwarf. All right, who is going to get a promotion? So Moldath the carpenter. All right, unmet excitement. Be extravagant. Pray at the Castle of Silver. Yeah, we've got to get the temple up as well. High social awareness, sickly though, but good focus, values perseverance. I mean, that sounds like an okay doctor. Moldath the carpenter, congratulations. You are now our chief medical dwarf, and she has no office requirements or anything of that nature. Now, we can utilize... So we need 5 thread, 5 cloth, 5 splints, 5 crutches, 5 powders, 2 buckets, 5 soaps. And we will do citizens and long-term residents. We don't have any long-term residents as of now, but of course we need to make sure that our people are taken care of first and foremost. All right, so we need chests, beds, tables, and traction benches. All right, so beds in the common area. We need some beds. Yeah, so let's do, say, a 5-bed hospital. Or we could do maybe a 4-bed hospital, maybe a few over here. All right, then also we need in this piece tables in common area. So tables, furniture, a table. So let's do a set of... Oh, man, we got a crap ton. Let's do all shale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll put our traction benches, say, over here, just in case we need it. And then we need some chests. All right, sounds good. And then hopefully they will load up some of the goodies with what we need here. So a chest. So we'll do a shale coffer there and a shale coffer there. See if they'll fill up the goodies after that. And is our mechanisms made yet? That'll be interesting indeed. Nope, no mechanisms. which, of course, we need the mechanic. Awesome. So that's why, so it wasn't a stoneworker thing, it was a mechanic thing, my mistake. And since we're not going to be building too many mechanisms, we'll just do one mechanic shop right there, and we'll build it out of, shale, as we do. Oh, and a child is resting due to injury already. Interesting enough. All right, so the shale coffer is in. We're moving the tables into the doctor's office. If the beds are made, we can continue, to build those beds out. Ulzamoth Edom Lanzil, the Copper Greaves. Okay, so we are now aware of Ultramoth Edom Lanzil, the Rays of Venerating. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Copper Greaves, all crest dwarf is the highest quality, is encrusted with a cushion of gypsum cabochons and encircled with bands of copper and badger leather. So, copper won't stand up like iron will or steel, but this would be a nice display. That is for sure. If we need to boost the quality of a room, we could put those greaves down, that's for sure. All right, beds have been made. Should be 2 ready to go, a cherry and a pear. Outstanding. All right, got some pigtail cloth and thread, some gypsum plaster, some splints. Outstanding. Llama wool yarns. So it looks like they're throwing everything in that chest there. To get a look at what we have here, so we have all of our thread, all of our cloth. We need 2 more splints, 2 more crutches. We have our powder. We've got our buckets. Outstanding. So now we just need the soap. And the soap is the hardest part of the hospital, that's for sure. Mechanisms are being made. So we might make the traction benches next. We might get away with 2 traction benches if I had to make a guess. Oh snap, Badger got down here in the cave. I didn't see who took it out, but that's outstanding. That's what I like to see. Aha, human caravan has arrived. A royal treasurer from Dur Al-Mef. All right, cool. And so for our traction benches, we'll just tell them to make just 2. And then we'll get up top here, take a check at the humans. All right, so I'm not sure what the humans will need. Let's see, finished goods, 63 items. So let's bring that one up. And then we have some finished gems there and some cut gems there. I'm not sure what the humans would like. And so another gem bin there. Awesome. So let's go ahead and bring those bins up to the trade depot, see what the humans have for us. We could use some fish, that's for sure. All right, Expedition Leader Litast Nethid greets the humans on behalf of the Merchants Guild. There is much to discuss. There is much to share. Information added to the Civilizations and World info for next year's caravan. I'm not sure exactly what we will need. Tell you what, bring us some lye. Since it doesn't look like you have soap. All right, cool. You need bracelets and seeds. Interesting. All right, so humans, are you here? All right, you're unpacking. So, all right, broker requested at the depot. We're awaiting our 2 bins. All right, let's trade. Let's see what you have, fair humans. So you've got some gems, some blocks, some stones, chains. That alpaca wool rope is nice and cheap. So a llama. We might be able to shear that llama. Wouldn't be bad for 200 bucks. And since we put some cloth in the hospital, these are nice and cheap at 17 per pop. We could take a little bit of those. And you know what? If we do need to make some clothing, it wouldn't be bad to have all of this cloth. No, not that. Not the 34. That's double price. Some $5 leathers. Not going to complain about those either. So meat. Meats are nice and cheap. I'm sure our chef would love to have those meats as well. Fish. Yeah, no over expensive fish. So we need to ditch 800, probably 1,000 or so. So my idea is to unload all of these like small ones, get them out of storage, even though it's in a bin. Let's free up some bin space, save our big items like this, you know, epic mug for the temples and whatnot. So there we go, 454 profit, and we unloaded a ton of little toys, some gems. Why not? We'll go ahead and trade it. Outstanding. All right, no trader needed. Everyone will start hauling all of that stuff away. The humans can then head on their way. And if these mechanisms are made, are we finally ready to put down a well? All right, we have plenty of copper. We can make a copper chain out of this. And then let me just verify which workshop makes the chains. Yeah, the Metalsmith's Forge makes the chains. Outstanding. So we'll be able to make a copper chain and finally get a well down here to a water level. It's up to level 3, so waist high to a dwarf. It'll be interesting to see if it goes up to this level. Hopefully it just stays like, you know, max 7 at this level and won't go up to this, since this isn't the aquifer layer. Hopefully this is as high as it goes. If it starts creeping up into here and starts like really flooding, we might have to rethink our strategy because we don't want a slow leak popping out of the hospital and messing everything up. But we do have a shale traction bench made, so we'll go ahead and put one of those down so we can reset any broken bones, as it were. And hopefully these folks could finish or figure out how to make some soap before I leave them be, because they have everything. Well, they need 2 more crutches, 2 more splints, and the traction bench is coming. So hopefully once they load the lye, we might be able to make some soap out of lye, which it looks like to make soap out of lye, we need lye and oil containing items. Do we even have one? No. Okay. So the lye that we've got, yeah, we'll probably be better off trying to make soap from tallow, which I actually don't think we've killed anything, you know, with some decent fat in it. To even get some tallow, I don't think those badgers have any tallow in them. So soap might be a thing, or we would need like a screw press and, yeah, rock nuts to get the oil containing items. It would be a whole thing. Well, traction bench at least is up and running. Did we get the copper chains made yet? Yes, we did. So we'll make it out of jet. That might look cool. Let's use an almond bucket with a copper chain and a shale mechanism. Outstanding. Cool. So this will be our well. Hopefully it'll be able to get down to this fresh water. It's up to 3/4. Can go up to 7. So yeah, hopefully this can be nice clear water here. Oh crap, that's right, we have a llama. Yeah, we need to get upstairs and get that llama pastured. Cool, stray llama, get in there, please. Nice, and that is our jet well, and it says it is operational. Outstanding. So some clean water can come from this well. Yeah, hopefully this works and it doesn't start filling into this layer here and then up through the hospital. But yeah, let's keep on keeping on. Do we have enough for another traction bench? Yes, we do. Cool. So we'll have 4 beds, 2 traction benches, got some tables. So the only thing we're lacking here in the hospital now, of course, is soap. And we'll continue our bedrooms here. We should be fairly close to done, especially if we're building all these shale coffers. That's what I like to see. We actually might have all of the coffers. No, we're going to be short some, but we're almost there. Ooh, Fisher Dwarf Olin has given birth to a girl, which is a raw pond turtle. Congratulations. And that is her 12th child at 75 years old, and there was the baby scooting along, and it is Adil Adirith. Adil Clobberlabers. All right, disdains knowledge, emotionally obsessive, cheerless, extravagant and sloppy. Excellent kid you have. And a lot of furniture coming down here into the bedrooms. And water level is up to 5. A few more water levels to go. Well is still operational. And no more migrants this season, which is fair enough. We really don't, we're not ready for them. We're still trying to get our feet under us. Although once we build those temples, and like I said, we could build it off of this, the work area over here, or we could start shooting down here and make like a hall of temples down along this right side, since this isn't the aquifer layer and we don't have to worry about it. Once we get that set up, then it will be up to the dwarves, I believe. We could head to adventure mode and let Mystery Attic work on its own. Once the adventure mode starts, it will roll for 2 weeks and then begin us in adventure mode. So these dwarves will be left unattended for 2 weeks at the soonest, or, you know, the fewest amount of time. Even if we die on day 1 in adventure mode, 2 weeks will still pass in this fortress. So who knows what they would be doing with it. But as all of the meat and fish have been cooked into different foods, our hospital has been stood up. We have a bit of a well, and our aquifer is almost full on this level. So it'll be interesting to see if it starts creeping here. If it does, we've got some time to plug this hole up if it starts leaking into the fortress. Luckily, they're not going to drown quick, fast, and in a hurry. It's not a heavy aquifer. So I think this will give us some good water to use. At least that's the hope and goal. So next time, let me know, would you rather see adventure mode and let this fortress go on its own while we walk around the world? We did get some information about the world. Yeah, so we are right here, the lyrical continents on the ever-seeing hill. We are part of the Playful Inks. The Wheel of Letters, there we go. So the Wheel of Letters is down here in this group of blue hillocks right here. So if we rolled an adventure around these parts, we could wander up north to the Braided Wheels, which we have an alliance with, more dwarven hillocks, or we could head to the west for the humans of the Empires of Autumn, which we also have an alliance through the Cheerful Steps here, and do some questing around, say, this area, and then check in with our own civilization, the Dwarven Fortress of Mystery Attic, and see how the last, months have been going. So let me know in the comments below. But I'll save it here. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Dwarf Fortress video. Take care.